Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Star in Focus podcast. We are here in Coronado at StarCon 24, and we have with us Charlie Boushley today. How are you, Charlie?
Hi, thank you. I am good. I've been really interested by Star recently.
Yeah? How did you hear about Star?
Andrew Wecker told us, and we've been getting emails from Stenograph recently, but...
Okay,
yeah.
Very cool. So how did you even get into the industry? I mean, I know you're not working. You're a little young for that yet, right?
Yep.
But you're interested in stenography at least, yeah? How did that happen?
So about 2 years ago, I went to a high school job fair. I was there with my sister, and there was this little booth for stenography, and somebody, now my mentor, but somebody named Jeff Lamar, I kind of got interested to steno by him, and I got Plover. It's a little software that you can I just got it on my Mac, and then I bought this Uni, which is just this little board with keys on it, and we eventually started playing around with that. It's similar to Phoenix.
Okay.
Phoenix's theory. And so I kind of learned Phoenix, but after a while, we decided that I should probably get a real machine if I wanted to learn it.
Yeah. So are you interested in all things, keys? Like, you play the piano, right?
Yeah.
So are you interested in other, I don't know, are there games and stuff, or is it just like piano and steno, or?
Well, I do like typing on QWERTY as well. There's this game called Nitro Type. It's really fun where you're just racing other people with a QWERTY keyboard.
Okay.
I've actually tried the Uni on that. It's really fun. But I'm still definitely learning my words.
What's the Uni? I'm not sure what that is.
Uni, it's made by, I think, the founder of Plover or one of his friends. But it's just not... It's this board with all its circuitry. You can already see it. It's just really thin board. And then there are just these plastic keys on top. It's kind of just a rip-off of the steno machine that I have right now, but yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't have all of the letters of the alphabet on it, or it's for gaming, or?
No, it's really just for hobbyists. It does have everything. It's a little different format, like the number bars by your thumbs instead of your other fingers. But yeah, the Uni is for hobbyists. You just plug it right into your computer.
Okay.
There's not that much stuff you can do with it.
But it's a keyboard, like it has letters and stuff, so you could type, you could write an email with it?
Yeah.
So do you have a preference, now that you have a little bit of experience with a steno, you've been using a Uni and then a QWERTY, do you think one of them is better or easier?
Oh, steno for sure. You can type way faster than steno.
Well, sure, faster, definitely, 100%. And I learned recently, I never even really thought of it, but there are a ton of keys on the QWERTY keyboard that you don't use, that are just almost wasted space, kind of, so I feel like that can certainly be streamlined and made into a different a different mechanism, platform, whatever the word I'm looking for is. How about, you said you did some chatting with Mark Kissingberry. Have you used his, whatever, I can't think of, what is it called, Lightspeed?
I can't remember the name right at the moment. I've seen it. I haven't tried it out yet, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's just this board. I really like the stenograph format.
Yeah, I mean, I preferred as well the stenograph writer. I just didn't know if you had any input, any opinion on that. So how is your family responding to your interest in this? Are they interested in it, or?
Not really, actually. Just none of my parents or my siblings have actually not heard of steno, but they're interested in steno. So I'm kind of the one that's just doing steno. Nobody else is learning it right now. But yeah.
It's just, some people are drawn to things, and I feel like that's a really common thing that people are drawn to is the actual, writing, whatever that word is, just the using your fingers in that way is really intriguing to a lot of people. And you're so young, you could be a working professional making all kinds of money by the time you're 18,
Yeah, right now I'm planning to finish high school. I'm actually homeschooled. I'm planning to finish high school when I'm 15.
Oh, wow.
And in Idaho, you can get your certificate or whatever it is for steno, and you can start working once you finish your high school.
Okay.
Once you have a high school diploma.
Yeah.
And so I'm planning to finish that at age 15.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Wow. And so now that you've sort of been introduced to this, are you thinking that that's the path that you're going to pursue professionally?
Right now, what I'm planning to do with it is it's going to probably be my main job for a while, and then because I also want to go to college for music interests, I use steno to get enough money, and then I can pay for college, and then it's more like a side gig then, but
Sure.
yeah, I really do.
That's great. So you're interested in music. I know you play piano. Do you play other instruments?
I also play the organ, where you're using your feet. It's really different, but
Yeah. Do you prefer one to the other?
not really. Right now, before I used to prefer piano, I actually started learning the organ just 1 year ago. Now I'm not so sure, but yeah.
Wow, you are quite the overachiever. I am blown away by your ambition, and it sounds like you. When do you sleep, Charlie?
I don't get much of it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a pretty busy guy.
Yeah? And just because that's your nature?
Yeah, I guess you'd say so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is everybody in your family like that?
Not everybody's not into as many hobbies as I am, but yeah, we are a pretty hardworking family.
Yeah, I mean, that's something to be so proud of. I mean, you're so young, and I make jokes that I don't even know what I'm going to do when I grow up, you know? And it's just got to be so grounding to have something that you can really just look forward to. And like you said, even if it's your side hustle, you're going to be making a decent living. Surely you could put yourself through college. And have you scoped out schools that you want to go to? Do you have that planned out?
I'm looking towards BYU or BYUI. There are some crazy shots like Curtis. It's a school of music that's really good. You have to be lucky to get in, but that's kind of my dream school.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why do you have to be lucky to get in? Is it like a lottery or something?
The thing is, they only have a certain number per major. Like, let's say piano, I think they only accept 100 students.
Okay.
And it if only one graduates the next year, there can only be one that gets in, because
so
there's
it's
only a certain number.
Representative of like the class before. So like if it's maybe a dying art form, I hate to use that word, but if it's, people aren't excelling in it, then they're not going to put their, resources behind it, kind of a thing. Am I hearing you right?
Like, they can only have 100 students because of how many teachers they have.
Right.
They only accept the best of the best. They have actually an audition where they're kind of like seeing, how would I say it? Kind of a leaderboard and seeing which are the best of the best.
Sure. I think I misunderstood you. I thought that you were saying if only one person graduates, they're going to change and they're only going to allow one person to be accepted. But you just mean one person to replace that person. Yeah. Got it. They're like, nobody's graduating. We're not doing this anymore. Okay, that was my misunderstanding. But yeah, so like you said, the opportunity is really small, right? But that doesn't mean that it can't happen for you. I mean, it sounds like you are a perfect candidate. Have you been playing piano your whole life?
Actually, just for the last 4 years. Yeah, I actually got a YouTube channel.
You did?
Charlie's Piano. Yeah.
Charlie's Piano? Do you guys hear that? Charlie's Piano on YouTube. Okay, great.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, my older sister, Jean, she's 17 right now. But she kind of played piano. Right now she's doing violin, but she's the person that kind of introduced me to piano.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Man, I am just so impressed with you and the way that you have been able to just excel in these things. Graduating at 15, all that stuff is just wonderful. What would you say to people your own age about steno?
Don't get discouraged by AI, because it is really easy. well, it's not really easy, but it definitely takes less effort to learn how to work with MaxScribe than it is to type steno with your fingers. And if you really enjoy actually using your fingers and typing steno, that is what you should do.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, you heard it here, folks. Charlie Boushley, thank you so much for sitting down with me. I really appreciate it. It's been a pleasure chatting with you, and really nice to meet you, Charlie.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next time.